it's Georgina Cyr here again, and I just wanted to explain a little bit more about enzymes and why it's so important to incorporate fresh raw foods into your diet. Um, I'm not really 100% into 100% raw. If you live in the south and it's really warm and the weather is warm, then I think it's a really good idea. Where I live in the northwest, Vancouver Island, BC, Canada, above Washington, we have a lot of rain, dampness, and cold through all winter, pretty much from October until April. And so it's a very cool, not really cold, but very cool and damp climate. And so to eat a lot of raw foods can sometimes be depleting for people who have a damp constitution. And I'm not going to get into all the different reasons for the constitutions. There's Ayurvedic medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, and they go into different types of people and bodies. And you can be a damp type, and you can be, more of a hot constitution where you're able to handle the cooler foods because your body combusts at a higher temperature, and so you're able to do that. So that's a whole nother class, and I can direct you to the people that teach that because that's not something I do. But I'm just saying that if you have a damp constitution, which pretty much part of the description is that you tend to be a little bit phlegmy, you're chilly all the time, low energy. Like when it's cold, it feels like it goes right through you. When you have those kinds of things and just tendency towards getting colds really easy, and like I say, a little bit phlegmy, like you're and you tend towards bronchial issues and things that are more easier to catch cold and just be congested really, then it's not really good to eat 100% raw diet. So, having said that, anything that is not raw is not really live nutrients that go into your body that produce good cells and good health and a great immune system. So, I do advise to eat as much raw as possible, but again, depending on your constitution, and I do have information that we can evaluate your constitution for you as you're doing the LifeFood, and then go into the amount of raw food that you would be able to handle and still be really have lots of energy and feel really good. So because raw food really is the only thing that has enzymes in it, and the enzymes are the little they're like little catalysts. They make everything happen in the body. So there are all kinds of enzymes in your body. There are digestive enzymes and other enzymes. They're like the little workers that run around and get things done. And so for digestive enzymes, it's so important if you eat a meal that doesn't have any enzymes in it to take digestive enzymes as a supplement. So there are different digestive enzymes, and you want to make sure that you have a good combination of digestive enzymes because there are ones, amylase is good for digesting starches, sugars, and cellulase is good for starches, and lipase for fats, and protease for proteins, and that kind of thing. So it's really good to take the enzymes that are suitable for whatever it is that you're eating. And I can help you with that one-on-one through the coaching. Anything that isn't raw, okay, so if you bite into an apple and it starts to turn brown, it's the enzymes that are starting that digestive process, which is basically that rotting process where it will go bad. And so all of your fresh fruits and vegetables have enzymes in them. So if all you're eating is fresh fruits and vegetables, you really don't need to take any additional digestive enzymes. Again, depending on what's going on with your health, but basically it will digest itself because it has its own enzymes. So if you are taking, if you're eating something like anything cooked really, potatoes, starches, pasta, especially meats, really hard to break down. And so you need to have the digestive enzymes so that you can actually utilize the vitamins, minerals, and amino acids and things in the food for energy and for healing. And so the enzymes help you to absorb what you're eating. So you can think that you're eating really healthy, and you may be eating really healthy, but if you're not being able to break it down and digest it, then you're not really getting the nutrition out of the food. So that's just a little bit of an explanation on enzymes and how they work, and also the importance of raw food. The raw food is really, really important in as much as you can handle in the winter. In the summer, go for it. Raw is the best. I mean, there's no question, right? It's real food, raw food. The vitamins, minerals are readily available. It's like superfoods, it's like a blood transfusion. And if you, again, depending on your particular system, which we can go through and find out how your particular system works best, but the raw food could be put into a smoothie or a blender, or even steamed, just to warming. We can do, and I do often, stir fries where I've just put a little bit of water in the frying pan and then just brought it to warm, like just above room temperature. And so it's still basically raw, but it kind of feels warm. And that's something that you can do when you live in the colder climates, is to just warm the food to where it's not, straight out of the fridge cold. So, a little bit about raw food and enzymes, and we'll go on to learning more later. Okay, so if you want to contact me, you can email me at healingall@hotmail.com. So that's HEALINGALL@hotmail.com. And then look up my Facebook, Georgina Cyr. Okay, that's it for now.